What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's battles. Today we've got a special treat for you, as we've got the Total War Arena Open Beta. So I was actually played quite a bit in the closed beta, so I actually have this title. You see here there are some titles that you can unlock, and so I'm using my Warrior title, which is for 100 victories in closed beta, and that also gave me about 60,000 free experience, which I used immediately to unlock all of the heroes. Sorry, the commanders for every race. So we have all of these commanders unlocked, and since you can spend gold on them, I figured that was probably the best use of my free experience before I did something like waste it on leveling up troops or something. So you can see here, this is the new Carthage. You can see Hannibal here, famous Carthaginian general, and we've also got Hasdrubal. Now, you can take a look here. We can see the units: mercenary rabble, mercenary spears. And so it kind of makes up, it shows you here they don't even have any Carthaginian troops until tier 4, because a lot of the skirmishers and stuff that Carthage used, because they were like more of a, like a trade heavy city state, they weren't really for battle. They used a lot of mercenary troops, and that's kind of reflected. So I've played a few battles here, and I've unlocked Leonidas tier 2, so we've got him up to tier 2. So let's see if we have any abilities here. Maybe we'll upgrade his abilities just a little bit with our free XP. And you see here, when we go into each hero, each level 2 will give us, we can boost up the melee damage to 46% now on our shield bash. And as you progress with each level, you'll get to unlock a little bit more with your free experience. You gain a little bit of free experience each round, and the fact that we have premium account, that will actually give us an additional bonus. So you see here, we've got these level 2 Archaic Hoplites. I don't have enough experience on them, this unit experience, to unlock any of their stuff. So we'll go ahead and let's just make sure. So I do have double ration selected, which gives us 6 melee weapon damage, 1 morale, and I'll have it restock automatically. So because I feel like in the early levels you get a ton of silver, please just always make sure to use your, something on your troops. You always want to be using something, have it restock, and don't select the gold, because you don't want to be wasting your good gold. All right, so you see we've got King Leonidas, and the hero of the Battle of Thermopylae. And so we'll bring our Archaic Hoplites, and you see they do have the shield bash, they've got phalanx formation, and they should be able to do pretty well for us. So the matches are actually going pretty quick right now. I'm sure there's just a lot more people playing than there was in closed beta. And if you guys haven't had a chance to check this out yet, go ahead and check it out. It is a lot of fun. So we can take a look here, and you can see the tech trees. So you can see here, besides those abilities, you can also see like we've got those Mycenaean archers. And so depending on the hero that you use, you definitely want to do different troops. So Kanane would be with the archer one, and last in the closed beta I did go with these slingers here. But what I do want to note is that Kanane's ability didn't work on the slingers, so it may be better to stick with the archers, and maybe if you're going to use the slingers, it may be better to use one of the other lords or characters or heroes. Having had a chance to play a lot of the game in the closed beta, I think it really made me realize that I want to stick with very few specific troops for each lord. So as I upgrade Leonidas, I will use the Hoplites. As I upgrade Kanane, I will use the archers. If I decide to use like a shield infantry, I'll probably go with the Romans. And so I don't want to waste a lot of my time and experience spread across too many different all right, that is super annoying. Someone just keeps pinging the map. So it looks like, so if you guys haven't seen this before, so what Total War Arena is, it's 10 on 10. Each person gets 3 units. So you can see here from the icons that the top group here, these guys are all linked together. It's a group of 3. You see they've got some level 1 swords. Javelins are marked by small arrows. We've got actual bow and arrows, which are archers. We've got some cavalry over here. We definitely have a lot of swordsmen and some level 2 hoplites as well. And then so this is the deployment stage. You can actually pick where you want to deploy your troops at this point. Up here is the top. That'll be the mountain passes. There will be these 2 watchtowers here, which give extra vision around to the the troops in the general area there. Yeah, you can see we can draw here, and then there's also this this forest area, which is right up on the beaches, and that is where I will fight. I will fight them on the beaches. So you can see here there will be a big, huge battle in this main central area, and as you watch here over here, our archers are going to get right up into this, and as soon as they raise that flag up there, we'll get a bunch of extra vision. I don't know if he thought he did it or not. Maybe maybe he's not too worried. I know that we've got all the vision from these troops up here, and it is just going to be everyone moving in until we kind of find our opponents and decide to kind of how we're going to work it out. Now you see here we do have tons of morale up at the top. There's our morale, 86 out of 79, so we are getting a bonus from those double rations, and also from having our hero in place. Now we've also got 20,000 hit points. And so you can see the light blue color, that will be our health bars, and the white, that's the morale bars. So you kind of, you know, as you take charges to the rear, or if you get flanked, things like that will cause you to lose morale. And once your morale is gone, your troops start routing, and it allows them to just be killed, like just cut down like nobody's business. So you can see right here we've spotted some of our opponents here. It looks like there's some Roman swordsmen there just lined up and waiting for us. Up in the top here, it looks like our teammates have found some nasty cavalry, and if those cavalry get into these javelins, there will be some trouble. It looks like all of these swordsmen are trying to take those cavalry out, and as much as they can, there's some good hits being placed on them. Up here in the middle, it looks like my teammates are starting to kind of get engaged, so I'm going to go ahead and move up. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to kind of draw these guys in a little bit so that we can hopefully, there we go, and we'll go ahead and get in phalanx formation there. And then we'll get in phalanx formation here as well. And that should be pretty good. Now you see that our archers are actually helping us out a little bit. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to start kind of moving up and use our shield bash. There we go. There's one shield bash. There's two shield bashes. And these units are just going to start to get hurt pretty badly. You can see as our units kind of move up here, they're taking some fatigue. So they'll go ahead and move them back a little bit. Move them back. And so when our units are retreating, they gain some fatigue there, and then when they are moving forward, it takes up a ton of it. So at this point, we're just going to go ahead and keep them in place. We'll let our archers do some good damage, and we're going to go ahead and charge the flanks in here with our units that are in the back there. And you can see all of his units advancing, so we'll go ahead and move right back up in here. And as soon as we get engaged, we're right in the middle, and then we're going to use that huge shield bash. Boom! And that'll allow us to do good damage. So at the same time, we'll go ahead and use both of our units here. We'll start moving them up. And look at this. I mean, they're just getting massive amounts of kills. We've pretty much killed all of Leo. We're getting pretty tired here, so we're just going to keep moving up. We're going to retreat them a little bit. They've taken a bunch of fatigue again. And let's see if we can get a shield bash there. It did not really work out to our advantage. So at the same time, we'll go ahead and just charge into the back here. That should finish off that group of swordsmen. And we'll go ahead and move this group back and pull them out of phalanx formation. See if we've got this group here. We'll just kind of use our shield bash, see if we can get a few more guys. Let's go ahead and take them out of phalanx formation as well. And we'll just, now that we're able to run in, we'll just get those last few guys surrounded, and then we'll kind of set back up and let's see how everyone else is doing. So it looks like our team's a little bit ahead. You see some archer fire just slamming into the back of those retreating units, and that'll do extra damage if they hit the rear there. So you see there, we've eliminated all of Leo's troops, and we are the kings of this forest over here. Up in the top though, it looks like we're not doing as well. They had put a lot of their level 2 troops up here at the top. Those big level 2 archers are just shooting wave after wave down there. And it is just still a very even battle. So we're going to go ahead and try to move up here. I'm going to try to advance on these. It looks like we did get some horses into these archers in the back here. 2 Key 52 has got some level 2 hoplites there. And we're going to want to run right through the forest and try to engage up there. Now, what I could do is kind of retreat and guard the base, but I feel like these I feel like these units over here, they're not doing too badly. I think these swordsmen will get in here, and I think they'll help out those javelins. We do have these two groups. You see right here, these archers right here in the middle, just releasing volleys, but they're also taking volleys from these level 2 archers in the back. Here's some more of our level 2 archers hidden here, and you see as soon as we lose sight, our archers will not be able to shoot them anymore. So Tukey 52, some of his archers are going down. He does have these hoplites right here. See if we can get some vision in here for our teammates, for those archers, and make it so they can finally finish off. There we go. And that should allow our teammates to finally finish off those guys. Let's go ahead and start chasing these hoplites. And I assume, let's see, we'll move one group back. Second group is going to go into phalanx formation. And you see all of his units just slam right into me. Then we'll go ahead and use our shield bash. Boom! Take out the whole front line. Alright, and then what we do is we start moving back. We get out of phalanx formation, and then we move this second group. And what will happen is our units will move backwards away. Our second group can get through up here. And as soon as our other group is out of there, we'll put our second group into phalanx formation. Alright, that should be pretty good. And then we'll just start moving them up. And so they should be able to get up there as soon as they're engaged. We'll go ahead and use our shield bash with them as well. And then we'll go ahead and take them out of phalanx formation, get everyone engaged. And over here in the back, it looks like we finally finished off those archers. And so we're just going to go ahead and move towards the enemy base with that group of units at least. Right here, we're going to kind of finish off Tukey over here. I think we've got one more shield bash. You see, oh, it was the units in the back, not the units in the front. Hopefully 18 seconds left on them. But at this point, I think Tukey's going down. You see his morale just dropping. His health is almost gone. I think we're probably like fighting maybe one guy. Oh, they're there, and they're gone. So there's 72 guys remaining. You see our archers here, these level 2 archers. Joker is firing in there and doing some major damage. And we've got our second group of, and there's still some, I mean, those Spartans, they don't play around. So there's still a few of them. We actually do have, you can see here, this diamond denotes that King Leonidas is still alive, so he's right there in the middle. He's still providing the morale. If he were to die, we'd start having some morale hits. Up at the top, you see 46 troops remaining, and I think that it's probably all right here, so we're going to go ahead and let's spread our units out, and we'll just engage them. We'll let them finish it off. You can see our units here. They're going to get into position, turn, and we'll go ahead and just get into the phalanx formation. Boom! We'll go ahead and the shield bash you saw kills a bunch of units. And we'll go ahead and hit them. Shield bash this units right there. And let's go ahead and get into phalanx formation. Boom! And then we'll go ahead and just start moving up. And our units should just kind of just finish off the rest. Our fatigue will start going up. You see, we are taking some hits from our teammates who don't want to wait for us to kill off those units. Over here, we're getting some capture points. I think there's 6 units remaining. We'll go ahead and get out of phalanx formation. It'll allow us to kind of, our units to be a little bit more, available to get in here and attack these units. We got 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go ahead and one last shield bash. We do actually, you can see those light blue numbers, so we do get a few hits. We'll get one more shield bash over here too. Boom! Knock out all 3 of those guys, and I think that should be it. I don't know, is there any more? There may be one more here. Looks like this one more unit, and that is victory. So actually we got the capture as well as almost all the kills, and so this is one of the funnest parts. Shows right here at the end there's some top players. So the best idiot with 4,342 points versus Zavo. And so if you have different color schemes or helmets or different things unlocked, I think I'm using the Achilles helm. Then, oh, here we go. So we'll take a look here what we got. These battle resources. See, we got 287 free XP. So that's a good amount to use there, add back into there after we spent 50,000 unlocking all the heroes. And we got 10,000 silver. So I've only used about, I think, 1,500 to buy our silver consumables. So when you do pretty well, you really do make a lot of silver. So it's nothing to worry about. You can definitely feel free to use those consumables. Look at here, almost 1,000 1,000 unit XP earnings. So because this was my first victory of the day, I got double battle rewards, and then because of premium, you get extra 50%. I won, so you get 20%. The diversity bonus is the only extra one I would get. That would be if you had 2 units of one type and a unit of another type, like 2 archers and 1 hoplite. And there's a party bonus, which you get for having multiple people in your party. Yeah, so 1,400 here, consumables. You see that you actually pay to replenish the unit. So as your units tier up, you'll pay a lot more to replenish them. So silver becomes a lot more important around tier 7, tier 8, when those guys get a lot more expensive. So since we did use the 3 groups of hoplites, though, all of that experience is put onto this one group here for Archaic hoplites, and it allows us to buy our first upgrade, the simple Archaic linothorax. So that actually gives plus 9 body armor, and so it'll give a little bit more health and survivability. See there, 94, so we'll take a little bit less damage, and you see it's going to cost 3,400 silver and 1,400 unit experience, and I actually have 1,401. Don't have to use any free experience. Use that unit experience, and we have unlocked the defense right now. So that opens up these next 2 abilities, or these next 2 pieces, the Archaic Hoplon and the Corinthian, and following there we'll get to either unlock the cavalry or the hoplite. So we'll definitely want to unlock these Theban hoplites next, and so you'll see me, I'll get this Archaic Hoplon, and then we'll go ahead and so in these early things, it's not really worth it to waste your time getting, for example, if you don't want the cavalry, there's no reason to get this Corinthian. You'll only be using these level 1, 2, 3, 4 troop just as stepping stones, so just try to get up to where you want to go as soon as possible, and that should help you out. Yeah, this is the cosmetics. You see we do have these warriors lion hoplon. We can also put like fighters lion hoplon on there, which looks pretty cool. And or I mean, you see there we've got Pathfinder, and I'm not sure some of these, I'm pretty sure a lot of these, like the Shield of Hercules, that one's pretty awesome. And then we'll go with the Achilles helm. Some of these are, I think, things that are given to you from being part of the beta, or maybe from my founders pack or something like that. I'm not sure with these eye hoplons. I don't know if these are just for one time or if they work then on all of your units. So, and I'm a little bit too scared to find out with such a high cost, but you see I do have some gold up here. So overall though, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at the open beta here for Total War Arena, and thank you guys so much. Let me know if you want to see more of this, if there's any specific commanders you'd like to take a look at, or as I level up Leonidas, I'll be showing you more of the hoplites, and we'll start getting you some of these other commanders as well as I level them up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe for more great online content. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's Battles.